Interesting how this happens. Now the World Health Organization does say that they think they should take another look at what China knows about the Wuhan lab, the virus, and a prominent Chinese virologist known as the Bat Lady. But a top Chinese official says no. They say it's a lack of respect for common sense and an arrogant attitude towards science. We can't possibly accept such a plan for investigating the origins. So that's that from China. Experts warn, though, that we may not be able to prevent other potentially more deadly pandemics or other possibly cooked up lab viruses done in the name of gain of function if the global community doesn't uncover the origins of this pandemic. Congressman Mike Turner of Ohio sits on the Intel Committee. He joins me now. Congressman, good to have you with us. This is Jen Psaki as she responded to this WHO inquiry that is now apparently going to be underway.
It's clear China isn't living up to their obligations. What our focus is on is building this multilateral effort and support for putting pressure on and making clear that it's unacceptable and dangerous.
So we're telling them that that answer is unacceptable and dangerous. Congressman, what do you say?
Well, Martha, this is a familiar theme. We heard it from Fauci when he said don't question him or you're questioning science, and now China's saying you can't question the Wuhan lab or you're questioning science. No surprise that China doesn't want anybody investigating the Wuhan lab. They want it to be closed and not open. They were open to U.S. taxpayers' dollars, though, that appeared to have been funneled to them through the NIH. But this clearly is gaining steam as people are beginning to look at where this origin of the virus comes from. Certainly the Intelligence Committee, the Republicans on the committee have issued a report that's on our website that details some of the circumstances that lead right to the Wuhan lab and certainly raise suspicions that the WHO needs to conclude.
Yeah, I found this a bit unnerving. This is a piece that Jamie Metzl wrote. He's a member of the WHO Advisory Committee on Human Genome Editing, and he's become a real critic of China's response to this. And here's what he says. As terrible as this crisis has been, it's easy to imagine future pandemics being far deadlier as we enter our new age of synthetic biology. If we don't hold China, ourselves, and the world to the highest standards today, we're going to be at a far greater risk tomorrow. How much of a national security concern is that for you?
Absolutely. I mean, there are those who say that this may have been an accidental release from the Wuhan lab. There's also circumstances, which you'll find on our website of the Intelligence Committee, that indicate that perhaps even the Chinese military was involved initially in the Wuhan lab and their work. So there's very concerns about the militarization of these types of biological agents that could be used as weapons. Very concerning that China is not allowing the type of scrutiny that needs to be put in place to try to make certain that for even accidental releases that we can be protected and protocols be put into place to protect not only the American public but the world.
Congressman Mike Turner, deep background in intelligence yourself and now on the Intel Committee. Sir, thank you. Always good to see you. So breaking out of the